The purpose of this video is to describe some of the major features of PhotoDoc, an electronic medical record designed for child abuse pediatrics and medical forensics. Across the top of the screen you see the patient chart, which is composed of multiple pages. Each page holds a different kind of information. At the heart of any electronic medical record is the patient note. Although there's a word processor if you just want to start with a blank screen, I find it more efficient to use a form. Forms, of course, can be customized to the individual user. Additional helps like macro phrases, checkboxes, default fields, and my favorite, copy whatever I wrote on the siblings chart, make it easy to complete much of the charting while I am doing the interview. Additionally, form fields expand to accept any amount of text that is put into them. Additionally, some form fields will include additional memory prompts when they are selected. Forms can be printed as well. As you've guessed from the name PhotoDoc, PhotoDoc likes photos. From our main photo screen, we can preview the photos and using the arrow keys, look at the different photos in the batch. If we want additional information about a photo, we can click the Analyze button to bring up the photo analyzer. This allows us to rotate and zoom the images. In addition, we have a number of photo filters. I would like to highlight this spruce to show our contrast maximizing false color filter, which really brings out the bite marks surrounding this spruce. False color is one of several filters included in PhotoDoc. Sometimes photos are taken that are not perfectly perpendicular to the ruler. Technically, this makes measurements in comparison to those photos inaccurate. PhotoDoc allows us to correct for this distortion and see the original image that we should have taken properly perpendicular to the ruler. Additionally, many people are now using video in their examinations, as shown by this video of me doing a mock deposition. We can stop the video, we can go through by single frames, we can play it at half speed, play it at full speed, play it backwards, and take screenshots of the video. Sometimes we need to compare images. For example, we would like to know if the piece that made the mold on the left also made the bite mark on the right. We're going to use a filter called chroma key to exclude everything but the occlusal surfaces of the tooth mold, which is now overlaid over the bite. Using the arrow keys, we can move the mold, overlaying it over the bite mark. Because both images had rulers in them, the computer is able to ensure that the images are the same actual size. We can also swipe between the two images, allowing a detailed comparison of each tooth with its putative marks. The traumagram is an old mainstay of forensics, and PhotoDoc adds a new twist by allowing us to take our photos and directly associate them with a point on the traumagram. This allows us to create a traumagram key listing listing each injury with its associated photo. In my experience, a printout of this view is a very effective way to communicate injuries to a non-medical professional. Sometimes the child abuse pediatrician will collect trace evidence, and they need to print labels for each of the evidence items that need to match the evidence manifest that goes in the report. This can be facilitated by simply dragging my state's standard rape kit into the evidence editor. As you can see, all the labels that I need are here, and will correctly print both on the label printer and in the report. I collect additional items. I can hit a keystroke and then just say a swab for saliva was collected from the left breast, and I have entered an additional evidence item that will get printed on both the labels and the report. As a child abuse pediatrician, I am often asked to evaluate failure to thrive or concern for neglect. This typically means I get a big box of records and I make a spreadsheet that looks somewhat like this: date, weight, height, head circumference, where it was done, what was happening. As you can see, in this case, the different places couldn't agree on kilograms or pounds. That's okay, PhotoDoc handles it. PhotoDoc also computes the percentiles for me. As you will see, these also show up on the growth chart. You see here that this child was born 6 weeks early, and PhotoDoc has appropriately computed both adjusted and non-adjusted percentiles and represented them on the growth chart. We make him born on time. The adjustments disappear. Here we have a child who is growing just fine until about here. We hover over the point and you see that's where mom moved out of the home. And the point where he started growing again is where CPS took custody. Hence, the growth chart enhances our understanding of the events that we entered in the grid. These are the major features of PhotoDoc. Thank you for watching. To find out more about PhotoDoc, visit us on the web at www.photodocumentor.com.